right, welcome back to Microsoft Ignite 2024 here live in Chicago. And with me, I have Sarah from LawVu. And I understand that you're using AI in like a really cool way within your organization. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure. The LawVu team have actually just finished a talk downstairs where we were talking about implementing AI in a contextual way in vertical deployments. So when we think about things like ChatGPT or Copilot, these are horizontal implementations where they're generically kind of solving problems across the spectrum.
Yep.
And when we look at SaaS platforms like LawVu, we have a whole bunch more information about what the user is actually trying to do, how they're working, what their role is within an organization, what their typical tasks are, and what outputs they really want. And so what we're able to do in those kind of environments is apply AI in a really contextual way. So instead of asking our customers to learn how to be prompt engineers and,
You're building the context for them.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Exactly right. So when AI first came out, everyone jumped onto ChatGPT, and it was like, how do we learn how to actually engage with this thing and refine our questions so that we get responses back that are meaningful to us, that we can actually use and take on further into those workflows? Most people don't have time to learn how to be a prompt engineer. And so what we can do, a great example is, contract summarization. So we just finished talking about this in our talk. Some of our customers are dealing with contracts that are hundreds of pages. And
if not thousands.
If not thousands, right? So the very first thing they want to do is get a quick summary of what that contract is. And when we first went out, if you just went to a GPT or you went to a chat interface with no additional prompt engineering, what you're going to get back is a creative version of that summarization every single time.
Creative is a bad thing.
It is a bad thing.
Okay.
It is a bad thing. And we learned that really quickly. So we went out. Obviously, everybody was going out. It's a really competitive space, and everybody wanted to get there, get some product to market and get early feedback from customers. And of course, what we learned was a block of text that was different every time was still a lot of work for customers because they still needed to read that and then further process it and check it against the original to find out how good a job has this done of actually summarizing our content.
Yeah.
How much can I trust? How much can I pass back to technology, and how much work do I still need to do myself?
And in contract law, every change requires approvals and reviews and so on.
That's right. So by kind of implementing prompt engineering under the hood and saying, okay, in a contract of this particular type, let's say an MSA, these are the key elements of the contract that we really want to surface up in a summarization.
Okay.
And in addition to that, here's how we want to format it so that this user can come in and they can scan very quickly to identify whether or not there's something here of concern or not, or how to actually triage that and pass it on to the right person within their team to deal with it quickly and efficiently. And so we've seen great results from really refining those prompts and just putting context-specific AI into the platform so that they don't have to think about when AI would be a good tool to use for the job. They get their little sparkle menu and, for example, another example with contracts, key dates. So key dates are critical for businesses.
Yes.
The commercial impact of missing a key date, a contract renewal, or a notification would be
millions.
Millions, exactly. So it's a great opportunity. But it's really an admin task. There's no skill involved in reading a 100-page document to find all the dates in it. This is just admin. It's just labor. This is something that AI can really do well with very, very strong accuracy. So if we put in a context menu, whenever somebody's in that contract view to just pull out the key dates, we can go ahead and take those key dates out, create them in the platform, build notifications in automatically, push those email notifications out, and even push them into other tools within the ecosystem.
So you've shoehorned AI into your workflow in a way that the user really doesn't have to even know that AI is doing a lot of the work. It just simplifies the whole workflow.
Right. And I think this is a really interesting point because there's a lot of buzz around it at the moment for fair reason.
Yep.
But customers don't really care what technology we use under the hood.
They just want it to work.
They want it to work. What they have are problems and challenges based on how they work right now. And our job as product companies or technology companies is to understand deeply their problems and the way they work so that we can provide solutions that really just alleviate those problems for them, increase efficiency.
Yeah.
So lawyers are just one, group of people who train for so long to become experts in what they do. And then most of their work, doctors is another great example, spend so much time on admin that they're really not doing the job that they enjoy or that they're experts in anymore. So it's AI is perfect in those regulated industries where we don't want a creative solution. We want a trusted solution, but we
Yep.
want to just take away that kind of high volume, low value, repetitive work so that they can be a strategic partner to the business, which is what they wanted from their career in the first place.
That's wonderful. So, a wonderful example of how you can use AI to simplify the workflow to allow the people to do what they do best. So, thank you very much for spending the time with us.
You're welcome.
And if you're enjoying Ignite, there's lots more content. Just check out the session catalog, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that's on demand and live. Thank you.